province of Ogwe Maritime, located in the west of Gabon, covers an area of 22,890 kilometers square, or 8.6% of the national territory, making it the second largest province in the country. Renowned for its natural worth, it is home to strategic resources such as oil, gas, and manganese. Port-Gentil, the province's economic capital, is a nerve center for trade in the oil sector, which generates almost 40% of the national GDP, consolidating the region's key role in the Gabonese economy.
L'Ogwe Maritime, c'est la capitale économique du Gabon. C'est la province.
Ogwe Maritime is the economic capital of Gabon, as well as the oil province par excellence. However, oil production, like other national resources, does not really benefit the people of Gabon. The impression is that these resources benefit the companies that exploit them more than the people who own the land.
À qui appartient cette terre-là?
Despite its wealth of natural resources, Ogwe Maritime faces some major challenges. Oil does not fully benefit the local population, and industry is struggling to diversify. Infrastructure, particularly in education and health, remains inadequate in the face of demographic and economic growth in Port-Gentil. It is a real shame. People are complaining about the underdevelopment in which they currently find themselves. When you look at Port-Gentil, it looks like practically nothing. It's the same situation as in other mining towns like Mwanda, Muanana, and many others in Gabon. I can say it without hesitation, and I'm weighing my words carefully. The people are dragging the devil by the tail because you only have to meet them to see the reality of their situation. It's safe to say that these riches only benefit our country's political and administrative authorities. Ogwe Maritime has strong economic potential thanks to its natural resources, tourism, and agriculture. However, major challenges such as the lack of infrastructure, low diversified investment, and high unemployment are holding back its development. Economic diversification and improved infrastructure are crucial to its future.
Located in southeastern Gabon, Haut-Ogwe is one of the country's 9 provinces. Its capital is Franceville. According to the 2013 census, the province has a population of 250,000 inhabitants. It is a key region of Gabon, particularly renowned for its vast tropical forest, rich wildlife, and significant mineral resources. Covering an area of approximately 36,550 square kilometers, it accounts for 13.6% of the total land area of this Central African nation.
Il faut noter au passage que
It is worth noting that Haut-Ogwe not only exploits manganese, but also previously mined uranium in the town Witek, in the town of Munana. So, Mwanda is known for manganese and Munana for uranium. Today, with the arrival of the new company, Reminax, a subsidiary of the Australian operator Genmin, which recently signed a contract with the Minister of Mines, there is a renewed hope for the people of Haut-Ogwe. Haut-Ogwe is home to manganese mines, a key metal in the global industry. The province hosts the Mwanda mine, one of the world's largest manganese mining sites. This mineral wealth plays a crucial role in Gabon's economy. The Central African country is the world's second largest producer of manganese. The ore is extracted in Haut-Ogwe by Compagnie Minière de l'Ogwe, a subsidiary of the French group Eramet. In 2023, Gabon exported manganese worth 1,113.6 billion CFA francs. With rapid development, since the exploitation of manganese and uranium deposits began, Haut-Ogwe has undergone significant social transformation in recent years. The people of this region place their hopes in the transitional president. However, to be honest, cities like Munana, Mwanda, Bumango, and Bukumba do not truly reflect the level of development expected from the presence of these major companies. These companies generate billions, yet one must ask, what is the real impact of corporate social responsibility? Does it actually benefit the local population and their communities? I strongly doubt it. Despite its vast economic potential, Haut-Ogwe faces development challenges similar to those experienced in other provinces. To address these issues, the Gabonese government has implemented a strategy for growth and poverty reduction, which is expected to contribute to achieving key development objectives.
With Accra as its capital, the province of Estre in Gabon is bordered to the north by Equatorial Guinea and to the northeast by Willem Tem. It covers an area of over 20,007 square kilometers and is the cradle of Gabon's history. Rich in flora and fauna, the estuary region, whose coat of arms is represented by an azure triangle, is of great economic importance as a source of nutrition and a breeding ground for fish and shellfish. Another coat of arms, I will take the case of the province of Estre. You have seen it. It's not stuffed with the Atlantic Oceans that base our beautiful province policy. With 65.5% of economic activity formal and 61.7% informal according to the General Census of Enterprises in 2023, the province of Estre is considered by many experts to be the economic lung of Gabon. In fact, the region has a wealth in mining, hydrocarbon and fishing resources. Despite its assets, the Estre faces many challenges. It alone accounts for 53% of the region's housing needs, representing a shortfall of around 119,000 homes.
Nous savons l'état des rues, des ruelles.
We know the state of the alleyways and back streets in our neighborhoods, and that's why we thought it would be a good idea to retain the development of the alleyways.
Yeah. L'aménagement des ruelles.
With a population of around 940,000 or 45.6% of Gabon's total population, Estre province is also the seat of the country's institutions. With its diverse flora and fauna and idyllic beaches, the Gabon estuary is one of the most beautiful lowlands in Africa.
With its 18,535 kilometers square and 76,900 inhabitants, representing 6.9% of Gabon's population, Moyen-Ogwe stands out for its natural and cultural wealth. A true sanctuary of biodiversity, the province offers magnificent landscapes thanks to its dense equatorial forests, winding rivers, and peaceful lakes, a major asset for the promising development of ecotourism. The river Ogwe, essential to local life, transport, and fishing, flows through the province. History and culture are also pillars of Moyen-Ogwe, with its capital Lamban-Rene, famous for its rich intangible heritage derived from the diversity of its ethnic groups, and the Albert Schweitzer Hospital.
Moyen-Ogwe is the third province in the central of Gabon, where the equator crosses. It's called G3, and G3 is divided into two departments, the first of which is Bangamie, whose capital is Njoli. The second department is that of Ungwe, Elelac, whose capital is Longani. The provincial capital, commonly known as the town of Albert Schweitzer's Great White, to name but one.
The visual identity of Moyen-Ogwe is reflected in its emblem, which is divided into three distinct sections. One evokes the richness of its forest, another symbolizes the river Ogwe in an undulating blue line, and the last represents the region's three main lakes in three blue circles. Situated at the crossroads of the main road and river roads leading to the country's 8 other provinces, Moyen-Ogwe, which was once booming and is still booming today, is destined for great development.
It has to be said that the province of Moyen-Ogwe exploits timber, okume in general, and the other trades that are transported by road or river. There is also gold mining near Njoli, not forgetting palm oil. As a result, this province is brimming with significant economic assets.
However, the Moyen-Ogwe region faces major challenges that are holding back its development. The state of the infrastructure, particularly the road network, which is often run down and underdeveloped, hinders the movement of goods and people, limiting access to markets and basic services. Access to electricity and drinking water remains a major challenge, particularly in rural areas.